Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That, ladies and gentlemen, were the 9 Navaratnas. We wish all the gifted presidents and secretaries and their club office bearers all the very best for a very fruitful and successful year ahead. May I also add, this was one of the grandest installations we would have witnessed so far. Ladies, please take your seats. Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the 9 Navaratnas having their installation today, the grandest affair that we would have witnessed till date. And the voiceover in Tamil, we wish to thank Anne Cheif, and in English it was Geeta Sivailando. And the presentation was from Rtn.K.R.Ravindren RI. Thank you so much for this amazing movie. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please give a round of applause to the presentation team? I also would like to thank the Rotary International President-elect Rtn.K.R.Ravindren and the First Lady Valati, District Governor-elect C.R. Raju, First Lady Shanti Raju for having gracefully honoured this occasion with their esteemed presence and best wishes. The Info City will now render a song.
Go light your candle, go light your world. Every one of us have a candle. Some are strong and some weak. Yet it becomes each one's responsibility to light the weak and journey together to transform the world. Here we are, the Chennai Info City, the club, Chennai, Rotary Club of Chennai Info City. The ants and ants are going to render a song for you, a very thematic song for you. Carry your candle and go light your world. Be it light up Rotary or being gift to the world, we truly carry forward the true essence, spirit of Rotary. Being a light to the world is a gift to our brethren. As we sing the song, we request the newly installed presidents to come forward and pick up the candle and get it lit by the RI president.
Some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spring who brings in fire, ignites a candle and makes his home. So carry your candle, run to the We are a family whose hearts are blazing. So let's raise our candles and light up the sky. Oh yes, hold your candle with blazing fire. Make us a beacon in darkest times. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. Light your world. Light your
There they are, the newly lit presidents of 2015-16. Thank you so much.
230. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome District Governor-elect C.R. Raju to address the gathering.
Friends, as our leader for 15-16 goes on stage, can I request all the delegates at the back to either take your seats or leave the hall? Sergeants, can I request you to close the door, please? Either take your seats inside the auditorium or leave the hall. Please do not disturb the proceedings. Over to Raju.
An exemplary friend, RI Ravi. I am sure he will be exemplary RI President in the coming year 2015-16. First Lady Manati, District Trainer Cheif, past Governor JV Bharat and Jugar, Event Coordinator, past Governor and my legally co-president, Venkatesh, the Navaratna presidents who have come together for this installation function, Sangamam, and their first ladies, district officials, members of these 9 Rotary clubs, district officials, assistant governors, invited guests, and the baronets. It is a privilege that we have the installation, joint installation of 9 clubs, the Navaratna clubs. In the presence of our President-elect Ravi, who has been very passionate that clubs could come together and participate in events to save cost, effort and time. I must congratulate Past Governor Venkatesh and the 9 incoming club presidents for taking the initiative and organizing this event and successfully conducting it. In the coming year, we are going to be very focused on how to strengthen the clubs. The first impression I get is these 9 clubs coming together within itself is a good sign that clubs will be strengthened. I have seen the bonding and the friendship and the yearning for doing some good work, which they will be multiplying many times in the days to come. It is my request to them to identify one village and work in all avenues in that one village. All these 9 clubs can join together and work in that one village to make that village a model Rotary village. Can I expect all the 9 clubs to say yes? Thank you. See, we have to do hard work in the days to come. Rotary is an opportunity all of us know. But how do we turn that opportunity into a challenge and surpass that challenge and impact the community where we are serving? 20 years, we have the same strength. We have retained the same 1.2 million, surprisingly. But every year, every district, we add a lot of members. But somewhere, there is a drain. We have to plug the drain. Now, how do we do it? It is only by involving clubs and members in good service projects, apart from the fellowship, the bonding, the family participation, all that is very, very important. But beyond that, we have to reach out to the community, and I sincerely believe that every club in this district should reach out to the community and make an impact. Otherwise, there is no purpose of Rotary. In the coming year, we have suggested a project by each club called Sangamam, a friend of the community, to identify a school which each one of you is already working with, but do a comprehensive study and see what support we can do in this 1 year, or maybe continuously for 1 or 2 years. We have to change the face of these schools. The strength in most of these schools is dropping. Government schools, government-aided schools, corporation schools, private schools are flourishing. And where in schools we have a large amount of land, of course the buildings may be not in a good condition, they may not have good drainage or drinking water facilities. That is where Rotary has to step in and support in these areas where these clubs, these schools require support. For this purpose, we from the district are determined to help each and every club do these projects and attain self-satisfaction in doing these projects. How are we going to help? I was mentioning that every club has to approach the Rotary Foundation for at least a simplified plan and take the help of the foundation to establish some financial support, apart from raising funds from the club. And the district is determined to raise funds and help each and every club which is not able to perform, help them perform, and see that at the end of the year, every club is proud to be a part of Rotary International District 2230. Our association with Ravi is a long story. Once I was going to Sri Lanka as part of the district team. We had a member of our club, Nadez, who rang up Ravi and told him, we have a friend who is coming to Sri Lanka, please take care of him. As I was walking into the Rtn.K.R. factory, where he was hosting a dinner, he saw me at the entrance and said, are you from? Yes. Okay, you can have one more drink. That's what he said on the day. I still remember, he's a very good host. You must enjoy his hospitality, that is once in a lifetime. That is how his hospitality is. That is what Rotary is all about. All of us are friends. The hospitality, the friendship, the bond forming should all multiply and end up in being something good in society. We have also thought about good membership growth. Not inducting members in large numbers at any given meeting. induct members only step by step and change the profile of membership of every club. Clubs which have a diversity and good membership, good projects, are always sustained. There are many clubs in our district which are very good in that area. I was mentioning today one of the clubs that clubs which are doing well should mentor clubs which are struggling, which have membership of 10 or 15 or 20. How to strengthen those clubs? The clubs which have experience should come forward and mentor those clubs. Join with them, take them along in doing some good work. I think these are the few thoughts. I think we have a very eminent speaker ahead of us. So I would like to thank all of you for joining in this kind of initiative, and let us make this effort of coming together a difference. Difference not by just coming together 9 clubs, but by doing one village and making it a model village. That's the challenge. And gift that is for the world. Thank you.
Thank you, D.G. Raju, for this truly inspirational speech. May I now request D.G. Venki to introduce our chief guest.
Friends in Rotary and friends of Rotary, Vanakkam. It's indeed a pleasure and a privilege to introduce a good friend, our international leader for the coming Rotary year, Ravi Ravindren. இலங்கையில போர் நடந்திருந்த காலகட்டத்தில் அங்குள்ள குழந்தைகளுக்கு போலியோ சொட்டு மருந்து கொடுப்பதற்காக பேச்சுவார்த்தை நடத்தி 2 நாட்கள் போர யுத்தத்தை நிறுத்த வைக்கக்கூடிய திறமை இருப்பவர் தான் நமது வருங்கால தலைவர். He is heading a publicly listed company which deals with the worldwide client in the tea packaging industry. சுனாமியால் இலங்கை தாக்கப்பட்ட பொழுது அங்கு பெரிய அளவில் 15,000 குழந்தைகளை பள்ளிக்கு திரும்ப செல்வதற்காக ஒரு திட்டத்தை தீட்டி பல பள்ளிக்கூடங்களில் பல வகுப்பறைகளையும் கட்டி 15,000 பிள்ளைகளை சுனாமியால் பாதிக்கப்பட்ட குழந்தைகளை ஆண்களையும் பெண்களையும் பள்ளிக்கு அனுப்பி வைத்தவர் தான் நமது வருங்கால தலைவர். He has excelled in bringing professionalism into a service organization, and I personally have learned a lot from him of how to run an organization in a professional manner. நமது மண்ணின் மைந்தர், சொன்னதை செய்பவர், செய்வதை சொல்பவர். Please welcome our world leader for 15-16, Ravi Ravindren.
District Governor-elect Raju, past District Governor Venki, past District Governors JB, Dugar and Chari. Venki, thank you very much for that very, very short and sweet introduction. If anyone goes on more than 2-3 minutes, I walk up and tap him and say, that's enough, now let's get going. So Venki, you did your job very well. But more than that, I appreciate the way that you put this event together. The discipline, the way we started, you were just 1 or 2 minutes late, unheard of in events here. And I truly appreciate the efforts that you have made. Governor Raju, I'm pleased with your work. I wanted you to have this joint installation because there is a big saving in time, resources and money. Otherwise you would each one have to go to 9 different installations, take all these people with you. And I thought, I estimated that your saving on this is at least 10 lakhs. And that's a lot of money saved. You see, I think our money must be put to good use. There's a lot more we can do than just entertain ourselves 9 or 10 times. And today you have proved that we can. I have to apologize to the outgoing presidents. I know that you missed your opportunity to make your outgoing speech, and I regret for that. The incoming presidents also perhaps missed an opportunity to talk about their plans and so on. But I'm sure that each of you can do this in your own club, because there is a special ambience to get together, do it together, and for me it's a very great honor to be part of this. The money is saved. I hope you will spend it wisely. The governor wants you to do a model village. Good idea. Whatever it may be, spend the money wisely and know that money is the smallest part of your project. With good imagination, anything is possible. Money is the easiest thing to raise, and I can give you several examples of that. Talking about imagination, I must tell you that I was with some Australian Rotarians recently, all governors-elect, and talking to them, I told them that I can give you an example of a very good vocational service project you can do, because they were telling me, you know, we are okay in everything, but in vocational service we don't know what to do. So I said, will you do what I asked? He said, yes, sir, no problems, we'll do that. So I said, this is a very good project, it's a national project, it's good for Australia, it will make Australia look better, it will lift up the country. So they all got together and said, yes, tell us. I said, why don't you teach your Australian cricket team how to behave on the field? That's a good vocational service project. They said, you know, that's a difficult task, given the Australian team. But I think with good imagination, anything is possible. July 1st is an important date. It's a date when you and I have a very important event. We have a year ahead where we will be completely transformed, particularly these presidents and all these other presidents present here. I find that for me, it's another day. I'm not overly impressed with this presidency and, you know, sitting at Rotary headquarters and so on. But I do know that we have a choice. We can ask ourselves during this year, are we going to perform great deeds? Are we going to do things with ambition, where we have planned it well, of responsibility? Are we going to, at the end of the day, say, we did a great job? Or are we just going to let it run, and at the end of the year say, oh yes, we were also president, I was also president of the club, and there's nothing left to show what you did 5 years or 6 years later? You know, your year can pass, and you can either be a hero at the end, because there are many people who benefited because of your work and the leadership you gave, and you'll be able to gather all these people together in a resourceful manner. Or you can, as I said, simply go back and say, I was also president, I was also member of a Rotary club, and we had a good time. I want you to remember that every day of your life is a gift. I have a philosophy that you must live as though you might die tonight, and you must plan as though you will live 100 years. It's a philosophy I have even in my company, because then you don't take shortcuts. You plan well for 100 years. But if you know that your life can be terminated at any time, your whole perspective changes. You no longer worry about the extra 50 rupees, nor do you worry about fighting with someone for 5 or 6 inches of land or property or assets, because you don't know whether you'll be alive tomorrow. And so, remember, each day that you have been given is a gift. And it's up to you now, as Martin Luther King said, to decide whether you want to walk in the light of creative selflessness or walk in the darkness of destructive